For my two moments, I chose when the boy was walking behind the old sick lady. He was acting impatient and slow, could because she was slow. And my other moment was when the man who documented the play decided to sit down in the audience. For the first moment, specific choices by the actors included when the female actress was hunched over so she could give off the impression that she was old and had trouble walking at everyone else's pace, because she was also pretending to hold a cane. And the male character kept turning around and gesturing his arms in frustration while giving facial expressions to show his annoyance and to demonstrate his impatience with the old lady. He also made sure to turn to every side of the stage to appease the theater in the round style of audience seating. And to establish his character, the man stood up with a straight back and stood taller than the actress playing the frail old lady, who was shorter due to her hunched stature. By varying the heights of the characters, the actors demonstrated that the man feels he's superior to her, and that she's some annoying, inconvenient object that has the audacity to slow down his day. He also stood very close to the elderly lady, just to make sure that everyone knew that he could easily pass her if he wanted to, further giving off the impression that he feels superior. So this made me realize how important it is to be kind to everybody around you, that although you may think you're better than everyone else, anyone observing you can see that you're not, you're just like everyone else. So for my second moment, which is when the man sat down at the very beginning of the play, I think the story is effectively told by the stage configuration in which the characters slowly and casually walked towards the center of the stage, made sure to get everyone's attention, and then scanned the audience and chose a seat in the theater. He had his jacket hanging over his shoulder, and his posture was very carefree and simple, to show that his choosing a seat was a very normal occurrence in our society, and that's how people do it. And it was effective because he went through the process of choosing a seat just like the audience members did. He casually, without a purpose, and he wanted to show the similarities between him and us, to make me realize that every day we're all just observing people and their actions. His character was expanded by choosing to sit in the very middle, in the front row of the audience, to gain the most amount of attention that he could, even though he was sitting down, which would originally show that he had a lower status. But he wore very plain clothes, while the main characters wore strange items, and he had they had strange clothing choices in general too, which demonstrates a separation among the character and the rest of the weird characters that are acting strange. So this exaggeration in clothing shows a parallel with an us versus them mentality among the man and the audience and the other characters. Since he was off to the side for the most part, it's easy to see that he was just an observant bystander, and it lowered his status a little bit. He's crucial to the play, but his role appears small and unimportant. So this shows how highly we think of ourselves despite what's actually occurring. And it just shows how people view us.